The opening lineup. For the Heat, the forward spots will be Butler and Martin. Hero out there with Rozier, and it's Adebayo in at center. And for Brooklyn, we've got Bridges. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Johnson. In its small forward. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Schroeder against Rozier. Picked by Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. They double him with Adebayo. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Adebayo. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now Rozier. Butler in the corner. Hero with the screen on Bridges. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I love it. Got the basketball, used the pick. A high percentage shot for Jimmy Butler off pick and roll plays.
And for Jimmy Butler, he's the type of player we know, Steve, that fills in the gaps wherever his team needs it.
Kevin, he's often the top scorer, defender, and playmaker for his team. His desire to win is unmatched. Jimmy Butler might be the most overlooked superstar in this league.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Now here's Schroeder. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Claxton. In time, he gets the jumper to fall.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Butler. He has 5. Back to Hero. Passes to Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Martin. Misses in close.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
So it's Miami now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Adebayo with a screen on Johnson. The kick out to Rozier. Butler on the wing, defended by Bridges. Schroeder against Rozier. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Bridges against Hero. To the middle, here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Butler. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Inside, Butler has a gift for finding the bucket. He is so strong.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now Hero driving to the basket. Adebayo with the screen on Bridges. Back to Adebayo. Got a hand on it. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges against Hero. There's the triple. And Mikal Bridges with the 3. 5 points in the game.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Here's Butler. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Hero against Bridges, and it's Schroeder in the corner. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And Butler, here we go. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Heat out front, they lead by a bucket. Live from Brooklyn, New York. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Bridges. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on the roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Clock at 6. Butler on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Martin for 3. Rebound by Johnson.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Bridges passes to Claxton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The drive by Schroeder. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Here's Martin. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Martin's got his first 2 points.
Caleb Martin likes the high percentage shots. He'll finish as close in as he can.
Inside, here's Claxton, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The pass to Adebayo. Back to Rozier. To the left wing. Adebayo passes to Rozier. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 5. Bridges attacking. Here's Schroeder. Here's Claxton. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar build, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
I like whenever Smith leaps up high for the jam. He's a guy that just doesn't mess around when he's in attack mode to get to the rim.
The Heat have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he knocks down the first one. Bryant hits them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Love with the bucket.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Pass to Simmons. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. And Thomas with the stuff.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Robinson.
Rushing off the contact well. Duncan Robinson is getting better at scoring while under pressure.
Back to Simmons, and stolen by Love. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jaquez. Bryant a screen on Thomas. Jaquez the pass to Bryant. To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. 4 seconds left. And the dunk by Smith.
And this is one of Smith's strengths. His ability to attack and cut through the defense and just finishing with ease at the rim.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Josh Richardson out there with Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love. And there's Bryant. And it's Jaquez in at the 3. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And it's Smith penetrating.
And such a speedy player. Love how Smith Jr. forces the issue and makes you hit it.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Smith hits them both. The Heat trail by 10. Outside Robinson. Love with the screen for Robinson. Going inside. And Love with the basket on the assist by Robinson. Love's got 6.
Well, we know Love's been a great shooter for many years, but his catch-and-shoot game has reached another level.
And Simmons slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
One of the many impressive things about Kevin Love, the way he's reshaped his body since entering the league.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And the rejection by Love. Kicks it out to Bryant. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Bryant with a screen on Walker. Here's Robinson. Rebound by Smith. Nets leading by 7. Simmons on the wing. Here he goes. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Richardson kicks to Bryant. Back to Richardson. Bryant with a screen for Richardson. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
A physical presence. Simmons is 6'11", nearly 250 pounds. He can easily absorb the hit.
Love against Simmons. Back to Love. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Carving out space in the paint, Love puts the defense in a tough spot.
Good on the 2nd free throw. Now here is Smith. He's got 6. Walker finds Simmons. Outside for Thomas. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 8. Richardson attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Against physical defense, Richardson using his length and athleticism to counter.
Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Clearly a foul.
The Heat have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Heat also with a sub. Jovic is checked in.
I mean, a ferocious athlete. Josh Richardson has also proven to be a terrific 3-and-D guy.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 8 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Here's Schroeder. He has 6. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Picked by Finney-Smith. Bridges for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. Butler in the corner. And they get it. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Jimmy Butler can score from all 3 levels, which makes him a big-time threat.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bridges for 3. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And that one drops for him. He's got 17.
A skilled defender. Martin understands when to take risks and go after steals.
Bridges for 3. No good. Shot missing. It's not going to go for him. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Nets. And it was... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Cameron Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Bridges, and it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Adebayo. Now here's Butler. Finney-Smith defending. Butler dishes to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Peter passes to Bridges. They set the pick for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Martin goes in and finished off by Martin.
Unstoppable. Caleb Martin taking flight off the drive.
Bridges driving inside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Adebayo. Sinks the 15-footer.
Bam Adebayo can stretch the defense out with some mid-range action.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They're leading by 8. Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to the wing. Kicks it to Schroeder. Back to Claxton. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat trail by 8. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got 20.
When Jimmy takes a 3, you know he's feeling it. He's usually pretty picky from out there.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Finney-Smith, and finished off by Finney-Smith.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Miami's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. The pass to Claxton. And And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Schroeder outside. Six to shoot. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Finney-Smith. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Jimmy Butler all about team play. Great find right there.
Johnson outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Rozier with the ball. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. And that'll be his third foul so far. 1:22 left to play in the final quarter. Bridges passes to Claxton. All sorts of time. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Heat trail by 8. Martin up top. The kick outside to Butler. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Johnson against Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Butler in the corner. Three-pointer.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Passes it to Claxton. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off. And sometimes that's all it takes. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout the...
Old school feel to this one, Clark. Two excellent centers will be going at it.
Feels like we may be going back the first 65 or 70 years of the NBA, BA. I mean, we've become a three-ball dominant league in terms of style of play. Tonight, you'll see what basketball used to be, a game dominated by the centers.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. Now here's Halliburton. Going inside, and it's good. 2 points.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
Schroeder against Halliburton. Outside Schroeder. Over Halliburton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Clark, since Dirk won that 2011 title, we've seen a bunch of German-born players in the league.
You know what, Grant? Seeing is believing. And Dennis Schroeder, a prominent German player who perhaps watched Dirk Nowitzki have great success. The Wagner brothers, Max Kleber, Daniel Tice. I think seeing Dirk win Finals MVP inspired this generation.
Here's Finney-Smith. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Finney-Smith's got 5 points.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Mathurin against Johnson. He shoots. Here's Siakam. Got a hand on it. Siakam against Johnson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Schroeder. Finney-Smith, a screen. Schroeder with it. Halliburton picks him up. Three-pointer, Bridges. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Such a wide open look.
Yeah, Mathurin wanted this bad. He wants to one-up them at the arc.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Schroeder into the lane. Sweet little floater. Here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. Pass to Turner. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it. Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Driving to the basket. The shot's good.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Mathurin with a steal. Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Siakam. And the call is going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Siakam finds Mathurin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mathurin's got 5.
Great look for Mathurin from close range.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. A minute 9 left in the first quarter of the game. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And he gets that one.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Halliburton against Bridges. Outside Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. Mathurin passes to Turner. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin. Pass to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Nets out in front. Up. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Nets with the lead. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Both shots good from the stripe. We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, B.A. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Here's Nesmith. There's a screen by Turner. Out to the right wing. And here's Siakam for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Siakam's got 6.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
For 3, Bridges. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Siakam finds Turner. There's a screen by Turner. Clock at 6. Here's Nesmith. And rejected. They recover it. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Bridges, left side. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Bridges against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Tipped. Here's Finney-Smith. That shot, no good. Mathurin with some nice D. Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. He takes it in. And Siakam with the slam.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Here's Watford. Smith outside. Back to Watford. 4 on the clock. Pacers with a rebound. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Toppin against Simmons. And McConnell the bucket on the assist by Toppin. And it's now only a 1-point Nets lead. The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Smith. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, this guy has dunk contest winner written all over him. Smith Jr.'s cleverness and creativity, really something special. Not to mention his bounce. This guy gets in the air.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. The three. Sinks it from distance. It's all knotted up.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Smith against McConnell. Smith passes to Walker. Driving inside, and the jam by Walker.
Room service dimes are fun to watch coming from Dennis Smith. An unselfish point guard and a solid passer.
Toppin's shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Nice shot by Walker. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
There's a screen by Toppin. The three is up. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Nets. They lead by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Obi Toppin out there with Doug McDermott. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Nembhard, good. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Here's McConnell. Soft touch off the glass. McConnell's got his second basket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Well, Simmons racks up points by being involved in hustle plays, using his size and his great instincts to impact the game in a lot of different areas.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Thomas. No made baskets yet. Jacks up a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. First free throw is good.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
And he sinks the second. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
And it's McConnell on the drive. Yep, count it. McConnell's got 6. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Simmons against Toppin. Simmons, no good.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Nembhard, good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Outside Walker. Count the basket. He has 6. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Nimhart. Walker covering. Top of the screen on Walker. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Pacers lead by 4. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Halliburton with the ball. He has 7. And then Siakam with the jam.
And it's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Here's Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Outside Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bridges. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Turner, a screen on Johnson. And here's Turner. Here's Neesmith. No good. Some solid defense from Claxton. Here's Bridges. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's just a 2-point Pacer lead.
You got to enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal he can be.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
And the basket by Bridges.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Siakam finds Turner. And he banks in the layup. Turner's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. No problems knocking that one down.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Turner, a screen on Schroeder. There's Neesmith with a 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3. Bridges outside. Good if it goes. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And not so fast.
The previous play is under
Shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
But to me, it's worth being.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Pacers up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. Halliburton against Bridges. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Halliburton, tightly guarded, over to the left wing, fires the three, and it's Turner, that time on the assist by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep, and Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Shots good by Matherin. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Here's Neesmith, covered by Schroeder. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 7 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots. Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
Turner passes to Matherin. Here's Neesmith. Siakam the screen. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Halliburton on the take. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Simmons, the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Simmons. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Siakam. And he dunks it down.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Siakam with a screen on Johnson. For 3, Matherin again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
In the pick and roll, Benedict Matherin poses a bunch of problems. Doing a good job that time reading and reacting to the defense.
Simmons with the bucket.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Turner, a screen on Johnson. Three-pointer, Matherin. Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Bridges against Halliburton. Sinks that one from the post. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Turner finds Siakam. There's a screen by Turner. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, that was an announcement dunk from Turner there. Going up with force and throwing that thing down.
Finney-Smith passes to Simmons. The rebound by Turner.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Up again. It's good on the putback. And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win for the Pacers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the wing on the left. Outside Matherin. Siakam the screen. Matherin passes to Siakam. And here's Halliburton. The 3 is up. Turner. No good with the tip. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you
for Allie.
You know, with all the talent and these two backcourts, Doris. This should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Miles Turner, and it's Nesmith in at the 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Adebayo. Butler from outside. The rebound by Turner.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Martin with a screen on Mathurin. For the three. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Rozier.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Hero, Pacers with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Never question a shot if you're Benedict Mathurin. Makes him pay from deep.
Here's Butler. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so it's Indiana with it. It's a 5-point game. Turner passes to Nesmith. Turner with a screen on Rozier. Nesmith can't get it to go. Miami's on 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Adebayo kicks to Rozier. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. Butler on the way. Lets it go with a three. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Leading by 5. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Now, here's Rozier. That one good for 2.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Yeah, that's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Rozier finds Adebayo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Count it. Butler's got his second bucket.
Relentless effort right there from Jimmy Butler to finish that play.
Halliburton outside. And the Pacers another three.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Rozier. Martin with a screen on Mathurin. Rozier the pass to Martin. 5 on the clock. Halliburton with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And the Pacers another three.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Butler sets a screen for Hero. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Neesmith can't get it to go. Right side Hero. Beyond the arc. And so it's Indiana bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court right now for the Pacers. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Neesmith is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. On defense, the Heat trailing by 5. Halliburton inside the three-point line. That one misses. And for the Heat, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Rozier for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, Terry Rozier has more than proven he's very capable of being a starter. Can score it, excellent facilitator, and brings an edge every time he touches the floor.
And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick-and-roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is. Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Martin with a screen on Siakam. The 3. Out that one. The Indiana lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Martin.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Mathurin, good.
Boy, great answer by Benedict Mathurin. What a shot from distance.
Rozier looking around. Outside Martin. Now the pass to Butler. Rozier kicks to Butler. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Butler's got 9.
Boy, zero hesitation from Butler. He takes the pass and fires immediately.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Adebayo. Butler in the corner. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Pass to Rozier. To the middle, here's Martin, and the layup's good off the glass. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
We all know Terry Rozier can score the ball, but boy, showing the selflessness right there with that pass.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there from past the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Love with the screen on McConnell. Love high post. Outside Robinson. The 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Now, here's McConnell. There's the feed to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
We've seen some promising growth from Jalen Smith, haven't we, Doris? He's asserting himself more, and it shows.
He is, Kevin, and we're talking about a 6'10" guy, lean frame. frame, has some shooting ability. It's a matter of this guy keeping that aggression and keeping that focus. There's still a long way to go, but you love that he's starting to carve a little niche in this league.
Here's Nemhard. Smith with a screen on Robinson. Driving the lane. Nemhard's shot is good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Richardson. Sinks that one from the post. Richardson's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, show off that handle, Josh Richardson. That's a tight-looking move.
McConnell scanning the floor. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 6. Bryant left side. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Jaquez, still without a basket. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They played the better game. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Heat trail by 6. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Robinson. Thomas Bryant is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Richardson. And it's Jaquez in at the 3, the small forward. McConnell against Richardson. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Jaquez, and he slams it one-handed.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Love.
Well, there's the mid-range game of Kevin Love on point. Boy, you give him a little daylight, he's going to make that shot.
A shot by Nemhard, no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Love kicks to Bryant. Bryant with a screen on McConnell. Back to Bryant. Heat moving the ball around. Love outside. For the lead. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's McDermott. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
On the wing, Bryant. Toppin pulls it in.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Nemhard's shot is good. The Heat trail by 4. Stolen away. Passes to McConnell. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Richardson. Sweet little floater. Richardson's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, beautiful touch. That floater, it's not an easy shot, Coach. Josh Richardson just making it look so.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of this one.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Good on both. Now, here is Robinson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Kicks to Bryant. It's Richardson on the wing. The putback. Bryant on the follow.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Toppin, no one around him. And the three ball is good. Toppin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Jaquez. He's defended by McDermott. Here's Richardson, and he uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, you love that Josh Richardson doing some work on the painted area. Go ahead, Josh.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Here's Nesmith. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. And Halliburton slams it in.
Wow, that's a big-time finisher. Tyrese Halliburton, take off. Let him hear you, Tyrese.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Halliburton. Hero, no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And it's Mathurin missing. The Heat trail by 7. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Outside, Martin. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Butler attacking.
Well, this is great defense from Miles Turner. High activity level, doesn't give up anything easy.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Martin. Butler. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Pacers lead by 3. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Now Butler. Hangs. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
Indiana leading. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Driving in. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, Halliburton going downhill on the attack. So few guys can stay in front of him.
Siakam against Butler. Good work there as it goes.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Mathurin with the ball. Picked up by Hero. Here's Nesmith. That 3 off the mark. Heat shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. Hero's got it all tied up now for the Heat. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Now here's Nesmith. Rozier defending. And Nesmith with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. They grab their own miss. There's the pass to Hero. And an intentional foul right there. Josh Richardson's checked in for the Heat.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Now in the game, 0.
And here are the Heat now. A 2-point game. Martin with a screen on Mathurin. Richardson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
Well, Josh Richardson has the strength to be able to play through contact. Really good job drawing it there.
And Richardson drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Out to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Clock at 6. Nice move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Benedict Mathurin, not a guy who's going to get rattled right in the middle of the action in the big-time moment.
Richardson with the screen on Siakam. Richardson the pass to Butler. Pacers with the rebound. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. The dish to Turner. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Turner passes to Halliburton.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they moved the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And it's Mathurin missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Shot's good from Butler.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Halliburton for 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Oh, a big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see him.
Butler finds Adebayo. Back to Butler. And there's the drive. Sent back by Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton against Hero. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Gets the three to fall.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
46 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Martin. Martin with a screen on Siakam. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Big time bucket by Jimmy Butler. Boy, I'm not sure they've got an answer for him right now, Kev.
Pass to Neesmith. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Got it!
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Richardson against Mathurin. With the drive.
Wow, big moment for the youngster. Pressure not getting to Benedict Mathurin even a little.
Here's Butler. Yes!
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
We call that patience. Veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure? What pressure?
Now a timeout called by Miami. It's tied at 68. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Here's Adebayo. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up.
guards taking center stage. Tonight, RJ, this league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher-scoring style of game.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. Here's Schroeder after the basket by Miami. Pass to Bridges. From outside the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And here's Butler outside. Claxton with a rebound. Bridges against Rozier. And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Adebayo. And the basket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Johnson. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Butler.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Miami. Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Claxton with it. Out to Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Good.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Butler with the ball. Claxton picks him up. Stolen by Schroeder. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And it's Rozier with the ball from Miami. Now Adebayo. Outside Butler. Stolen by Bridges. Here we go. He goes up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just nobody stopping Bridges from finishing the break. He's just too much.
Adebayo, a screen on Schroeder. On the attack, Rozier. Adebayo from long range. Counted from distance. Adebayo's got 5.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 5. Driving in.
At any point in the game, buckets will push the action and make something happen.
That's good from Butler.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
Butler hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Schroeder. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Hero. Martin with a screen on Johnson. Here's Hero. And the layup is good off the glass. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Johnson, down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Butler surveying the floor. Martin outside. Back to Butler. Nice D from Bridges.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
Now at the line, Tyler Hero.
And the second free throw is good. 27 seconds left in the opening quarter. Right side, Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Schroeder. Rebound by the Heat.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
No good. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Heat. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Butler and Martin, the duo at forward. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hero, the pass to Martin. Bridges outside. Johnson a screen on Butler. Pass to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Johnson with a bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Johnson against Hero. Here's Butler. To the paint. Adebayo finds Butler. And here's Rozier. Drains the triple. Rozier's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Schroeder passes to Johnson. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Takes it inside, out to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Johnson. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Hero. Finney-Smith a screen. Schroeder into the lane for 3. The shot, no good. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A line change here for Miami. Bryant, a screen on Walker. On the wing, Bryant. The kick out to Richardson. 4 on the clock. Love, a screen on Smith. From 18 feet away, Richardson, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Josh Richardson is a guy who helps you in a number of ways, RJ.
Yeah, he can defend, pass, and shoot, gives you veteran leadership, valuable part of the rotation.
Now here's Richardson, outside Love. Bryant, the pass to Jaquez. Bryant, a screen on Walker. Back to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
That's where you get Love the ball and clear out. Let the big man go to work.
The kick out to Walker. 18 feet out. Back to Simmons. Another shot outside Walker. Here's Watford. Knocks it down from distance. Watford's got 5 points in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Robinson. 50 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. To the middle. Outside for Love. Takes a three. The rebound by Ben Simmons. The Nets with the lead. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. And the Nets, another three.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Here's Richardson. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Josh Richardson, and he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Nets, Dennis Smith Jr.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Left side Love. There's the triple. Brooklyn with the board. 3 on 3. Here's Simmons. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Smith. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Watford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, the Nets shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Pass to Smith. Back to Simmons. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Robinson following the bucket by the Nets. Love for 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
That one drops for him.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Here's Watford. 5 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Outside Simmons. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Oh, deflected. Inside. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now here's Simmons. 17 points in the game. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup. Simmons has got 19 points.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Richardson finds Love. To the inside. Bryant, the pass to Robinson. And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Hero against Simmons. It's Martin on the wing. 5 on the clock. Pass to Butler from deep three-point range. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the left wing for 3, Smith. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Tyler Hero.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Watford. Finney-Smith comes in for Simmons. Johnson, he's checked in for Walker. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Thomas. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Butler, a screen on Johnson. On the attack, Hero. Left side, Butler. There's the block. And now the Nets on the break.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Mikal Bridges.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 19-point game. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Heat. Here's Claxton. Offline with a 3. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Hero. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Martin finds Hero. Martin with a screen on Bridges. Hero, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. And the bucket is good. Martin's gotten 4 this quarter.
And in terms of wings, Butler is one of the best passers. And that starts with Jimmy's team-first mindset.
Here's Claxton. And again, it's the Nets missing. Outside Butler. This one for 3. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
A guy you have to guard at range. Butler isn't a volume three-point shooter, but he can hit them when the mood strikes.
Bridges on the attack. Here's Claxton. Smith. Ben Simmons getting it done for the Nets. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair, and it's Rozier in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Adebayo, a screen on Smith. Rozier. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And a vicious slam by Rozier. Really sticking it to them.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Brooklyn making some changes. Watford comes in for Claxton. And it's Schroeder in for Smith. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And here's Schroeder outside. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Adebayo, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Butler. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Back to Watford. Schroeder against Hero. Back to Watford. Takes the three. And again, it's the Nets missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Claxton, he's checked in for Watford. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Rozier against Schroeder. Three-pointer, Bridges. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Butler outside. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Schroeder against Rozier. Down low. Outside, Finney-Smith. Outside, Schroeder. Back to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Misses off the right iron.
This is the definition of forcing. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Adebayo with it. Back to Butler. Adebayo up top to tie it up. Count it. Good. And that'll tie this game up.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Finney-Smith, a screen. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Here's Johnson. Hero against Schroeder. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Butler. Deflected. Bridges outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And a great guy to have at the line here. Bridges is a patient and consistent free throw shooter.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Back to Butler. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best, rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Schroeder against Rozier. Bridges outside. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better. Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Pass to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Rozier outside. Butler against Bridges. Butler takes it in. Blocked! Schroeder passes to Bridges. Launches it. Nails it from 3. And the Nets lead by 7.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
The shot by Butler, no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And Bridges continues to be more adept at picking up fouls. Such a clever offensive player.
The second one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that'll push the lead to double digits.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
From deep. Rebound by the Heat. And here's Butler outside. Hits the trifecta.
If you're defending Butler, you throw up your hands when he makes a pull-up. It's just not fair.
So we see the Nets get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA.
Look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions posting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now here's Schroeder, picked by Finney-Smith, and that one's good. Schroeder.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Here's Nesmith. Bridges with some nice defense. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Offensive rebound. The Nets working the ball around now. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Siakam. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Now, here is Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Picked by Finney-Smith. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. The shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's the screen to the inside. Here's Claxton. Nice move. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Halliburton for 3. The rebound by the Nets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Claxton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Halliburton against Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Here's Schroeder. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Here's Claxton, and that one is stuffed right through.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Passes it to Finney Smith. Back to Schroeder. It's stolen by Mathurin. Here's Neesmith. And Indiana, another three.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Schroeder surveying the floor. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Turner. Back to Halliburton. Drives to the hoop. Can't hit from in close. Nets leading by 3. Bridges up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. Bridges a screen on Mathurin. Schroeder drops in the layup for 2. Schroeder's got 10 points.
And, you know, give Schroeder credit. Taking the contact like a man and staying in control.
A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Nets.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Here's Finney-Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 5. Back to Schroeder. Going inside, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 3. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Takes a 3. Siakam against Johnson. Out to Turner. A 3 ball. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And he commits the intentional foul. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Pass to Turner. Turner with a screen on Johnson. Mathurin finds Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Turner's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Now, Finney-Smith on the wing. Bridges. Lets it go. It's stolen by Mathurin. Now, here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Kicks it out to Siakam. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And finished off by Walker.
Yeah, you can't be careless around Smith. That's when he strikes because he's so quick.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Here's Thomas, and there's the drive. Basket good. Thomas got his first basket of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Walker. Over to the left wing. And slammed in by Smith.
Smith finishing with power. I like that dunk right there.
1:53 left in the second quarter. McConnell against Smith.
Indiana foul. Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:46 left in the first half. Here's Walker. Takes it inside.
Using his size pretty well on the defensive end. When McDermott makes himself big on this end, it can alter shots.
Out left to the wing. In the corner, Smith with it. Back to McDermott. Tapping a screen on Smith. Inside. And stolen by Simmons. The drive by Smith. Good work defensively by Smith.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Get loud. We'll let them hear it.
Nets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Simmons. Outside for Thomas. Fires the 3. And the Nets miss again. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. McConnell against Smith. Into the lane. And the rejection by Smith. And it's Walker penetrating. Over to the wing. Here's Watford. Back fall. Nice feed that time from Walker. Watford's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the pass to Smith. Brooklyn with the rebound. 17 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Back to Walker. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
The assist.
Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Nembhard. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
McDermott is out there with Toppin. It's Smith. It's T.J. McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Smith following the score by Indiana. And stolen by McConnell. Passes it to Nembhard. Smith with a screen on Thomas. Out to Smith. To the wing on the left. Screen by Smith. Nembhard. Smith. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Smith's got 6 points.
Nice job there, waiting for his opportunity. Smith reeled it in for the board and the hoop.
Thomas down low. He's covered by McConnell. Nice shot by Smith.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
It's the Nets now. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Smith. Outside for Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Walker with it. Now Smith defending. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. To the paint. And Smith with the stuff.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
There's the pick. Down low. Right side, Thomas. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Watford. Nembhard grabs the board. The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Toppin passes to McDermott for the lead, and the layup is good. McDermott's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
McDermott does a solid job scoring close to the basket at 6'8". His size allows him to capitalize from there.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Here's Toppin. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
So the Pacers call timeout. Their first of the game.
It's T-shirt time, everyone. Get out right now.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Some changes for Brooklyn. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. Turner finds Mathurin. Against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
If he gets anywhere close to the rim, Mathurin's going to try to power it over and through you.
Bridges outside. From outside the arc, they get it back. Finney-Smith, and that one is good. Finney-Smith's got 5.
What you appreciate about Finney-Smith is his work ethic and willingness to hit the offensive glass. He'll do whatever it takes to get a win.
Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Pacers lead by 1. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now, here's Bridges. Takes the 3. Here's Claxton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Halliburton with it. Finney-Smith defending. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Turner inside. Claxton covering. Siakam a screen on Schroeder. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Comes up empty down low. And here is Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Here's Nesmith following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Mathurin. Here's the three. Here's Turner, and taken away by Johnson. Schroeder against Mathurin. Schroeder outside. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Bridges. Misses off the right iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Nesmith. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Claxton. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Kevin Ollie said to his team. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Man, I like the fact that Smith is very quick of foot, gets into the lane easily, and then finishes really well around the rim.
Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now, here's Halliburton. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. And it's Turner off the drive.
Cutting into that deficit now. Well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Smith, the pass to Bridges. Halliburton with the steal. Driving in. Turner for 3. A crossover, and Halliburton slams it in.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Smith kicks to Finney-Smith. The pass to Johnson. Smith in the posts. Can't cash in from close range. Indiana leading by 3. And it's Turner off the drive. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. The Nets shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. And it's Indiana's ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. It's good. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Mathurin with some nice defense.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
And they've kept the defense on its heels, getting whatever they want offensively.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Halliburton on the wing. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And not sure they've got enough time to save himself.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Mathurin against Johnson. Good!
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 3. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Obviously, the 3 would tie it. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, I think they might have a chance, just enough time to do that.
And they tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game.
Interesting matchup. Here tonight, especially when you take a closer look at the center position.
Well, for the over 60 crowd, this is a fun one, BA. It's not often that we highlight the center position as being the key matchup, but the big men on these teams, they deserve attention. It's going to be great watching them tonight.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair, and it's Richardson in at the 1. A rebound by Turner.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Siakam, no good. Adebayo against Matherin. Here's Butler. Nice move. And the layup is good.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. There's the drive to the right side. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Butler. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Butler with the ball. He's covered by Siakam. And here's Butler. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And Neesmith gets it to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Martin. The shake. And he lays it in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Matherin to the inside. And that one drops for him.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
On the wing, Richardson. He's covered by Matherin. Richardson, that's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Matherin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Matherin's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Butler. And Miami again with the bucket.
They don't call him Jimmy Buckets for nothing.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Halliburton on the attack. Misses from short range. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Hero outside. The 3 ball. The Pacers pull it in.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
Now here's Richardson. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Richardson.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Turner. Turner on Richardson. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Martin with a screen on Siakam. Butler, the open look. Gets an open look and hits it. Give him 8.
Jimmy Butler has great patience to go along with that strength to operate in the pick and roll.
Siakam with a screen on Butler. Knocked away. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Pass to Martin. Outside Richardson. Adebayo with it. Here's Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Turner with the block. Halliburton outside. With the drive. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. There's Neesmith with the 3. And that's not going to go. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Halliburton at point with Matherin by his side. Pascal Siakam out there with Neesmith. And it's Turner in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on Butler. Here's Halliburton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Miami trailing. Outside Butler. And Butler is there for the flush.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler is in the zone, and he keeps finding shots.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. Outside Butler. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
4-3. Butler can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, a lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there.
Time and time again, Butler just making the right play.
There's a screen by Turner. Siakam outside. Pass to Neesmith. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Martin. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 7. That one falls.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
A new lineup here for Indiana. And the Heat with some changes. And this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame bracket.
What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Wright. Robinson, a screen on McConnell. That's tipped and stolen by McConnell. McDermott, the pass to Demart. Smith with it, now guarded by Bryant. Now McDermott. Into the lane. Good work there as it goes. And now a 5-point Pacer lead.
McDermott putting it down, maybe surprising the defense a little bit, but showing some mobility getting to the rim.
Here's Wright. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Wright, the pass to Bryant. Back to Wright. Outside Robinson. 3-pointer. And it's Wright missing. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. McConnell passes to Demart. Smith with a screen on Love. And here's Toppin from the arc. Offensive rebound. Off with the layup. And for Miami, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. Here's Jaquez. He drops it from range. Jaquez has got his first 3 points of the game.
I don't know why we say this, but big men sharing the ball, we like that. It doesn't matter. Big, small, we'll take a good pass.
Here's Toppin. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Here's Jaquez. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pacers out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Delon Wright is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward position. Wright with the bucket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Out left to the wing. Toppin passes to Demard. Let's go with a 3. Toppin inside. Love's there. A nice shot by Toppin. Toppin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Indiana leading. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Right, the pass to Bryant. McConnell against Wright. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. Wright's got his third basket on the night right there.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
McConnell, good.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half, they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Now here's Bryant. No points yet. Fires for 3. Jaquez, no good. The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Smith passes to Toppin. McConnell outside. Toppin outside. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. And now an 8-point Pacer lead.
And I like Obi just stepping up and not hesitating.
And here's Wright from the arc. Can't get it to drop.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Toppin's shot is off. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Love for 3. They get it back. Pass to Jaquez. Here's the 3. And Toppin pulls it down. The Pacers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Now here's Wright. There's a screen by Love. There's the 3. And it's Wright with the 3. Wright's got 8 points in the quarter.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
First team foul.
The first one falls. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Smith. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Nesmith, he's checked in for McDermott. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Now here's Hero. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Heat always focus on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, well, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you. Matherin's checked in for Nembhard.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Brent, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. I mean, he can rain down threes. He's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly into double digits. Well, there's no vacancy down there. Josh Richardson gives no room to the offensive player.
No luck on that one. Siakam with the defensive effort. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Leading by 5.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
2 points. That one goes. Richardson's got 6.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
Matherin against Richardson. Turner, a screen on Hero. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. 9 points in the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Butler surveying the floor. From downtown, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Jimmy Buckets with the tray.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Jimmy Butler. Second personal foul.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career is going on, Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Right, pass to Richardson. And the call will be against Benedict Matherin. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And here's Butler outside.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Halliburton at point with Matherin by his side. Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Butler. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Siakam. Here's Martin. And counted from 12 feet.
For Martin, refining the jumper has been vital for his game.
Halliburton punching in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Halliburton against Wright, not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. And for the Pacers, they're shooting it well at 59%. Butler with a steal. Wright with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. And here's Butler outside. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Well, Jimmy Butler's 3-ball is just going to extend that defense, and now he's going to make plays inside.
Halliburton against Butler. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. And here's Siakam. Fast break Miami. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Martin outside. The 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, when you look at Martin's numbers, he's not a volume three-point shooter. It can be effective from deep.
Halliburton finds Matherin. Now here's Turner. Here's Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Outside Butler. Pass to Richardson. Adebayo, a screen on Mathurin. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket.
Here's Siakam, and he drives in.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Butler. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Turner, a screen on right. Mathurin passes to Turner. Here's Neesmith. Takes the three. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Richardson to take the lead. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Mathurin missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
The Pacers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Halliburton. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. Adebayo, a screen on Halliburton. Butler with the ball. Siakam covering. And Adebayo slams it in.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
It's Mathurin with a drive. And here's Turner from the arc. Pure from three-point range. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And great to see Turner rising to the occasion and finding the clutch bucket.
Pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. And here's Martin. 6 to shoot. Outside Richardson. And here's Butler outside. Mathurin with some nice D. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
Siakam the screen. Here's Neesmith. Here he goes. Oh, he nails it!
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler is one of the respected guys when it comes to these moments to play in the clutch.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
The 3. Off target from downtown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. What a performance they have here.